What's up, guys and gals? It's Evan here. You want to know what my problem is with reboots and remakes? Well, sit back, relax, and grab a snack as I go over my problems with reboots and remakes. Now, before I delve into my issues, I want to give some background knowledge. These two are similar but different, yet I will go over both as best as I can right now. Reboots are a restart to the continuity of shows or games, usually not following the same story or gameplay as them. There are a couple subcategories for reboots though. There's soft reboot, which starts a new continuity but may make ties back to the original show or game. For example, bringing back Price and other COD characters into the new Modern Warfare campaigns, even if they are completely different. Then there's the hard reboot, which is a full reset, no returning characters or anything. Remakes are just a recreation of a show that has been done before. For example, the countless amount of newly animated remakes that usually just change the art style but keep all the characters mostly normal. If I do confuse or screw anything up in this video, please inform me if I do so, as remakes and reboots always felt the same to me, and I am unsure exactly what these shows or games count as. Yet I will try my best to slot them into the correct spots. Now, let's get into my first problem. Some feel like cash grabs are just not needed. For example, we have the new Dora the Explorer or the new Bob the Builder. Both of these are 100% not needed. Now, I hear you all typing now, yet that's for shows. We know that's bad. What about the games? Well, I direct you to Activision and the first Call of Duty remake, that being Modern Warfare Remastered. And before I get anyone telling me how it's a good game, let me explain what I mean. Activision made MWR to get tons of money from the fans just because Infinite Warfare was not selling well. Now, before I get anyone mad, I do want to say these shows and games could be good, obviously, but that doesn't mean they needed to be made. With that part out of the way, we're on to my next issue. How do they make them look so much worse? Now, this angles way towards shows more than games, so I'll try to keep this brief, but god, it's annoying. We have amazing older versions of shows that look good and have amazing stories. So what do? Advent, reboot and remake them to look somehow worse, but still have a good story. So when they're watching something that makes them puke, at least they'll enjoy the story. Correct! I can't fathom how it's a good idea to completely change animation styles or just styles of shows in general and think the original fans won't outcry or have a fit. Now, for example, I do have the new Bob the Builder or Dora, yet they can just easily point to a complete screw up of a show. I can easily point to Ben 10 reboot or point to Teen Titans Go. There's so many options of what I can point to with how bad the animation got for a lot of them, which in return makes the shows seem worse. Huh? Someone has a game that looks worse than the original? Well, that's great. Let's put it up and... Why does this exist? Why do the characters look like they're chibi? Why does it look worse than any of the nice pixel art? Oh my god. Okay. I need to calm down after that. Wait, I need to go over one more of my issues? Oh god, why don't you shoot me? I was kidding. On to my biggest issue with reboots and remakes. They are overrun with kid demographic all the time. Now, the best way to put this is that nowadays everyone is sought and needs to pander to kids, when back then certain shows had more thick skin. A perfect example of this is going from old Total Drama Island to the 2 reboot season. Other than one of the glaring issues, the biggest issue I have with the new Total Dramas, and even with a lot of the newer shows, it has to appeal primarily to kids. So that means fart jokes, more cartoony expressions, and overall less creativity. Now, this is not saying all reboots or remakes are like this, as some are probably better if not on par with the original. Yet I am struggling to think of any that actually were on par with the original. New reboots or remakes need to pander to kids, which hurts the enjoyment for older fans and hurts the chance of new fans being made. I think I may have pissed off a lot of people, yet I'm not trying to do that. I just want to see shows like I grew up with again, and handle them with respect. For example, I want to see a new Scooby-Doo, but not this absolutely wretched excuse for television. I want to see shows that can make the OG viewers happy while also pandering to the new enjoyers. That ship has sadly sailed for a lot of reboots and remakes by now. The most I can do is hope for a better future for the sake of all fans. If you disagree with my opinions or have your own opinions, please tell me in the comment section below. Don't be afraid to get any feedback or even yell at me. I'll respond to all messages. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to keep the videos coming. Till next time, this has been Evan, signing off.